Hi there, Simon here from ImageAV, and I'm delighted to have with me my friend, Dr. Janelle Straach, who is the chair of the board for Women in Cybersecurity, or as we call it, WiCyS.
Yes, we are delighted to be here in Denver at our annual conference.
It's been 18 months of planning, Janelle.
It has. We actually planned this for WiCyS 2020, but we finally made it here in 2021.
So let's talk a bit about the planning process. We didn't know each other when we started.
No, we did not. So we started, and our partner Global Source brought you to us and said, you might want to do your AV with this team.
Well, I'm very grateful they did, and I think we've had some fun. So
yes.
We basically started with a blank sheet of paper.
We did. We did.
And then we said to you, what are your ideas?
So we said, you know, we've always just had this blank stage. We said, let's see what we can do. So we started talking about what should be up there. We said our logo should be prominent. So we started with that, and then we said, we're going to be in Colorado, we should have some scenery. And then we said, well, we need to have our presentation. And we just started talking about everything we needed. Then you started giving us ideas of what we could do. Then it got exciting. That's when the fun started. So let me show you my favorite parts.
You start.
Okay.
This is your stage.
This is my stage. And I have to tell you, when I walked in last night and saw it for the first time, it was overwhelming. But here's what I love. I'm going to start with the podium. So our podium is electronic. So we can change it with each speaker. So we can show their logo. So we can run through those logos as they're up there speaking. Their logo's up on the podium. That's the first thing I love. Then, look at our cool...
Look at these.
Yeah.
Just
so
look at them.
I picked the scenery of Colorado that I loved. And so we can change these throughout and show different scenes of Colorado. So it's cool. It's like you get that local flair.
What about the presentations? That's what they're here for.
Right on the outside, we've got our presentation. We also have cameras going, so during a keynote, we can also have video of what's going on stage. And all of this, I get to control as conference chair, what's going where. It's really fun.
So this is, as I said, the first time you've worked with us.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to brag on us just a little bit.
Oh, that's easy. So as conference chair, you got thousands of things going on. I think what was the best part was not only we had this cool stage, but I didn't have to worry about AV. AV, I had no problems. I just knew it was getting taken care of. An amazing team, they took care of everything. That's what I loved.
Well, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk a little about the conference. I know you've had, we've been a little worried with this pandemic,
Yep.
but you've got, how many people turned up to this meeting?
1,300 attendees. Yes.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. We have students, we have professionals, we have educators, and we all come together in a conference.
Now, we were talking a little bit before. Tell me about the sponsors and how they feel about this conference.
Yes. We had over 80 sponsors.
Wow.
That's what makes the conference happen. And just, 30 minutes ago, I got a text. A sponsor hired 16 individuals immediately on site.
That is amazing.
Amazing.
And why? It's hard to hire people.
Yes, that's what the organization is all about. Recruit, retain, promote women in cybersecurity, because there's a shortage. And to be able to walk in and hire 16 people, it's fabulous. I already have sponsors saying, sign me up for 2022. I'm ready, let's go. We'll be in Cleveland, you'll be with us.
We will, of course.
In 2022.
And then we're going to have to sit down and come up with something different this time.
I got to figure out what I love about Cleveland so I can put scenery from Cleveland.
It won't be hard, it's a fun city.
Yes.
Janelle, thank you so much.
Thank
and guys,
you.
It's lovely to stand here in a real life conference in a big ballroom where 1,200 people are going to come and have a great dinner. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.